Hello everyone, and welcome to this Sunday's lecture on the flying seed. We're going to talk a little bit about just a review. That's something that Lantos wants us to do every Sunday. But also we're going to talk a little bit more about the World Mother. This is something that was mentioned to you back in April, and I read a little bit of a message to you. We'll go over that message again, but we'll go over more information because this is something that will become relevant in the next few months. So I thought it would be good for us to go over that today. But first, let's talk about the Flying Seed Teacher Training course. For those of you in China and Taiwan, I'm going to be seeing many of you in just the next week. We're going to be doing the Flying Seed Teacher Training course in the middle of August in Taiwan at the Eastern Gate of Knowledge. Then in September, on the 22nd and 23rd, we will be doing the Flying Seed Teacher Training course at the Western Gate of Knowledge, just south of Los Angeles. And I know that we've got many of you signed up for that course as well. If you are interested in that course, contact our office as soon as possible. We are approaching the point where we're going to close the course because we have enough people that we can't handle any more registrations. So if you're interested, do it now before we finalize the plans. Okay, everyone, let's review some of the basic information on the flying seed, shall we? We have the sunrise seeds and the sunset seeds. These are the two practices daily that Lantos wants to make sure each of us is doing with our flying seed. The sunrise seeds start with the I am seeds: inception, appellation, and mission. You already know how to find your inception seed, and once you find it, it doesn't change. Same thing with the appellation seed unless you change your name. The inception seed will never change because you can't change the date and time and location at which you were born. The appellation seed can change if you change your name, but if you keep the same name, appellation seed stays the same as well. So those two things, you go online, spend a few seconds, find each of those seeds, and then they stay the same from that point on. So very little time and effort is spent discovering those things. Your mission seed, for those of you who have not attended the teacher training course, your mission seed is something that you find daily using the moon wings with the intent, I am thy instrument. Once you have attended the teacher training course, this instruction changes because you receive a special mission seed. In fact, you receive 3 of them, but one special mission seed at that course, and that will then be the mission seed that you use each day. And so even at that point, we will have the seeds predetermined each morning for us. You will then do the daily seed. This is also important. It's not just important to do the I am seeds, but the daily seed is something that allows you to get the greatest benefit from the energies that are awake today during the course of your day. Of course, it's important to enliven the inception seed and the appellation seed and the mission seed, but it is also important every single day to take advantage of the energies that are awake around you in your environment during the course of that day. This will have a great impact on your life. So 3 to 5 minutes for the daily seed and just 1 to 3 minutes each for the inception, appellation, mission seeds. Then we move to the sunset seeds. The sunset seeds you do before bed each nighttime. You will start with the seed of action using the moon wings. You set the intent, I am the way, and then you throw those 4 times. That gives you your seed of action for the day. The seed of relationship you find by using the moon wings, letting fly the moon wings 4 times, each with the intent, I am the song of life. You find those 2 seeds, and then you prepare your flying seed, putting the wheels for those 2 seeds on the flying seed, as well as the wheel for your inception seed on the flying seed. Then you will enliven those 3 seeds for just 3 to 5 minutes for each. So the seed of action, what is that and why do you want to enliven it? It is something that represents significant activity that you engaged in during the course of your day. This could be something good or it could be something bad. If it is something good, then your seed of action will enliven and strengthen the positive aspects of that action. If it is something bad that happened to you during the course of the day, then the seed of action will mitigate those negative aspects of that action. Then you close out the day with the seed of inception. So these are the basic seeds that Lantos wanted to make sure that we would all be doing every morning and every evening, the sunrise seeds and sunset seeds. Now we're going to talk about the World Mother. This is something that we discovered on April 22nd because that was the beginning of the eon of eternal light. And I'm going to read to you some of the messages that Cindy received on April 23rd and on April 24th with Lantos talking about the World Mother. He started by saying, and this was on the 23rd of April, so the day after the inauguration of the Eon of Eternal Light. He said, "The Eon of Eternal Light. Yes, with this beloved knowledge of creation, the fullness of creation has arrived. The knowledge has heralded the inception of the new eon. With the issuing of the fullness of knowledge, the gates have opened for the arrival of this beloved new eon, the eon of eternal light. Dear ambassadors of the eon of eternal light, dear ones, we entered this beloved new eon through the gates of the seed of the World Mother. Through the blessings of the World Mother, the gates of earth have opened for the arrival of the great, mighty star of Genesis, the form of the eon of eternal light. Through the Mother, the light arrives for earth. Inception is through the immense warmth of the World Mother. The blessings of inception arrive through the beloved Mother." The next day, on the 24th, Cindy wanted more information about the World Mother, so she asked Lantos several questions. She said, so the daily seed was the seed associated with the World Mother, and she was trying to find out what is the seed for the World Mother. So was it the seed on April 22nd? Lantos said, yes, the gates of the new eon opened through the energies of our beloved seed of the World Mother. Then Cindy pointed out that there were two seeds that were active on that day, as there are on pretty much every day. Lantos said she was wondering which one would be the seed of the World Mother, the one that the day started out with, or the one that was active during Lesson 9, when we announced the inauguration of the Eon of Eternal Light and we released the knowledge of the 9th lesson. That was when she was wondering, Cindy was wondering, was it for that seed because it was a different seed from the early morning hours. Lantos said, it is the seed of the timing of the knowledge, the arrival of the knowledge. As knowledge flows, the energies flow with it. Together, the currents move. Together, the currents bring about the song of creation. Cindy had checked the two seeds, so she verified. So it is the 8th seed, the song. That was the seed during the time that the lesson was released. And Lantos said, yes, this is the seed associated with the Great World Mother, the song of the Great World Mother. Beautiful. Then Cindy asked, so it is associated with the dark blue progress wheel, and it has all the spins, waxing, full, and waning. All of them are in this seed. And Lantos said, yes, totality exists in all seeds. Each seed represents totality viewed from a certain realm. The form of creation is seen from various viewpoints, various realms. In this precious seed, all forms of spin are enlivened. There is great detail. We are blessed with the greatest wealth of the knowledge of creation, a treasure trove of knowledge, which is contained within each precious seed. We may examine the number values for this seed. We will see from the relationships of the realm lord with each of the spin keys that the numbers emerge as 1, 12, and 20. We may say it in the simple terms of 1, 3, and 2. This is the spin code for the world inception through our beloved world mother. These numerical values contain the energies of the process of creation, the seed of the song of creation. 1 is. Then there is reflection, source and reflection, and the effulgence of the process. Source, reflection, effulgence. Source, reflection, effulgence. These three generate, initiate the sequence for creation. 1, 3, and that which emerges is the second. This is the profound wisdom of the seed of the Great Mother. In the beginning, there is one without a second. Then, through the effulgent process of source and reflection, 3 come to be. From 1, there is 3. What emerges is the second. Through the gates of song, the birth of creation emerges. The mother is the seed of the song, embracing the effulgence of source and reflection in her heart. Then the child emerges. The second emerges. The child is the fountain of creation. Every aspect of our precious seeds sings the song of fullness of knowledge. From each viewpoint, fullness is seen. Every realm sings the song of fullness. All sing the song of fullness. All awaken the fullness of light, the fullness of knowledge, the fullness of the source of creation within the Blessed One who receives great light of this teaching. It is the greatest blessing. Yes. Yes. 3 values of the flying seed. These values identify the nature of the seed. All knowledge, knowledge of the past, knowledge of present, knowledge of future. All knowledge is found in these 3 forms, the form of waxing, full, and waning. Full knowledge is gained by experience. Much knowledge may also be gained by understanding the nature of the realms and the forms of the spin keys. The knowledge is found within the structure of the spin keys. The form, waxing, full, or waning. The position it occupies, whether it is located in the first key, the second key, or the third key position of the spin keys, and the relationship and transitions between these qualities. These elements give rise to the knowledge of the story of creation. This knowledge is for development of the light of earth, the light of creation. It is for development of fullness in the daily experience. Great blessings arrive in the daily life experience. The energies of the spin keys will bring the energy of creation to the individual. The flying seed will offer the individual direction, knowledge, experience. Waxing, full, and waning. These forms represent the spins of creation. These forms represent the spins of creation. From these forms, all creation emerges, waxing, full, and waning. These forms are the expressions of the energies of creation. They are the essential building blocks, the essence of the spins of initial rotations. Very good. Very good. Now, dear researchers, we enter this new eon with the great blessings of the fullness of knowledge. It is very good. Many blessings. Okay, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. It's great speaking with you as always. I will see you on Wednesday. Then we will have a pre-recorded message for next Sunday because I will be on an airplane next Sunday. Then I will be unable to speak with you again the following Wednesday and the following Sunday after that because I will be in Taiwan for the course. But then I'll see you when I get back. So I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great beginning of your week, everyone.